Ducky. How are you? It's Thursday. This week, I found some time to craft. I know I craft all the time, right? But lately, I have pulled my sewing machine out and I've been poking around with some little, making some little quilting squares and some notion pouches and just trying some different stuff. Well, this week, over at the duck pond, the ducks have gone rogue. I know, right? One of Missi's favorite words. Missi's Yarniverse and More is doing Duck Dishcloth. Every week, the ducks pick which dishcloth we're working on next. I assumed and I thought that they were all out of this book. No, those ducks do whatever they want to do. That's okay. That's okay. Because Yarnspirations, you know, Mikey over at the Crochet Crab, they have, I don't know if it's his pattern. Every time I hear Yarnspirations, I think of Mikey, right? They had a scrubby pattern for a duck. And the ducks were like, come on, we need a duck dishcloth. So I had fun with it. I found some yellow embroidery thread and I used a 1mm hook, and then I had to find some orange because ducks have little beaks, right? And so it worked up pretty small, and I was thinking, yeah, what am I going to use this for? It's too big for an earring, way too small for a crumb catcher or a dishcloth or a scissor holder, or what am I going to do with this thing? And you know, my poor little book is really falling apart. I have a rubber band holding it together. I got paper clips holding the missing pages that have been popping out. And I was like, you know, in some of the videos for like the junk journaling or the Dear Diaries or Year of Gratitude writing prompts and that sort of thing, they decorate their books. They make little page markers and bookmarks and all kinds of fun things. And I thought, wouldn't it be cute if I could dig through my fabrics and see if I have anything duck oriented? I didn't, but I kind of did. There we go. I need to work on my sewing skills. We got a little blurb right there. That's okay. I recently hemmed my husband's pants and I had a little scrap of denim left over. And there's my duck dishcloth. I've sewn around it and it's too late. I sewed it onto the denim and I'm not taking them off to redo that stitching. It looks homemade, handmade. There we go. I used the little fish and the little bubbles. I thought that matched. And so I used a strip of fabric, and then on the inside bit, I sewed a piece of elastic in there. So it does come on and off. I can, you know, manipulate the pages for which page I'm working on. I used some tacky glue at the Dollar Tree. They have Aleene's tacky glue. And so I got just a little one. You know, I have a big one and it all dried out like halfway up the top, and that was annoying. And I thought, well, maybe just a little bottle to keep over here in the crap cart. And yeah, it comes in handy for just gluing little bits, or if I weave in a tail and I just want to put a tiny little dot on something. You like it? I did this. I made this. I think it's cute. It's not necessarily a pattern in the book, but it is now. It's a pattern in the book. Let's see, what else? So I stitched the elastic. I just took I don't know, it was a 4-inch wide piece of fabric, folded it in, ironed it, fold it in half, iron it. I didn't do anything fancy with the elastic. I've seen tons of tutorials on how to sew your elastic in, folding it over the ends so you don't have any raw edges sticking out, or how to make clean, crisp corners and that sort of thing. I didn't do any of those things. I was caught up in the moment of wanting to layer the duck being directly on the fabric, the fabrics. I didn't use any interfacing. I didn't use anything as a stiffener, anything like that. So I thought my little duck was a little too wide and I didn't want him hanging off. So the denim's nice and thick, gives a nice little layered look. There we go. Duck, duck, dishcloth. You didn't get me this time, ducks. I figured out how to not follow the rules my own way. So with these crazy pages coming out, I haven't had a meeting yet with the farm girls, so I haven't asked if it's possible to throw this in the binding machine and seeing. I don't know. I thought about just taking some of that tacky glue and gluing the page, just tiny itty bitty bits of glue in there. I don't know. I think I'm solving the problem here a little at a time. We'll see. We'll see. So, ducks. Is there a parade today? There should be. There should be a parade of all the dishcloths that are being made out there. Missy puts that together on her channel. Go check her out. Go see what she's doing. And go get a sneak peek of what I'll be making next week. All right. Thank you for visiting with me. And take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.